my God. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel. We are here for the Vinegar Syndrome Black Friday announcements that dropped last night at midnight, and I'm here today to give you my thoughts on them. We're also going to cover some of the sales deals that are going on. We'll jump on Severin's website as well. Even though all their stuff has been announced, there's no surprises over there. We can dig into some of the deals. But I really just wanted to let me make this a little bit bigger, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's get that out of the way. I'm going to link these down below as well. So if you want to link to the Vinegar Syndrome website, some of these titles that they announce, I'll be sure to put that down below in the description. So yeah, earlier today, I made my Arrow video announcements video, which was very exciting, very positive. I may not be as positive with these announcements, but I'm going to try not to be super negative as well, because I know there's an audience for this stuff. I just can't help but feel like overwhelming disappointment for some of these announcements, especially when you compare some of the Vinegar Syndrome Black Friday announcements of the past few years. Last year we got the Keep, and a few other cool. Sliver was a cool title. I just recommended that, and everybody crapped all over it in my video. They're like, that movie sucks. I actually enjoyed that. Congo came out last year. There was some cool stuff, some notable stuff, but the Keep was a big one that went super quick. And then the year before, we got Existence, David Cronenberg movie, the Prophecy, 4K collection. I don't know. This year, this is very underwhelming, guys. I don't know, like, if you feel the same way. There may be like super Vinegar Syndrome fans. Like, I want to know this, like, not even the casual fans. Like, if you're like super into Vinegar Syndrome stuff, if you're like one of the Vinegar Syndrome, cult members, as I call them sometimes, like, if you eat, sleep, breathe Vinegar Syndrome, is this an exciting slate for you? Like, let me know that in the comments section, because I feel like at this point I'm just completely out of touch with like Vinegar Syndrome. Because if I put like, if I make this video and I put on the thumbnail of these announcements suck or whatever, I'm gonna get all kinds of people come at me and they're gonna be like, no, this is what Vinegar Syndrome does. We love this. And then when I make a Vinegar Syndrome recommendation video, people are like, all these titles suck, Ken. These are crappy recommendations. Vinegar Syndrome sucks. It's like I get it from both ends. And it's like I can only like, form my opinion based on like the movies that they're putting out there, whether or not I like them or not. And that's how I form my thoughts. A lot of these movies I haven't seen, but I've heard things. Okay. So based on what I've heard, like, that's how I'm choosing to form my opinion here based on the excitement level of these announcements. But anyway, guys, let's get into it. I've been talking way too much. We did get now some of the stuff we've already talked about. Time Crimes, that 4K announcement, which I have a nice umbrella edition of. I don't need to upgrade that to 4K. At Close Range got a 4K cinematography announcement. That was last month. Garbage Pail Kids, we've talked about that. I'm really on the fence though right now, guys, with Garbage Pail Kids, because I've got every single VSU. I really don't want to stop, but at the same time, I feel like I got time to make up my mind whether or not I want Garbage Pail Kids or not. I don't think that's selling out. I could be wrong, but I don't think that's selling out. So I'll wait a little bit to pick that up, but I'll probably get it at some point. But like I have no excitement for that. Like, I collected the cards when I was a kid. I had those, but I never seen that movie. I just got no nostalgia for it, no excitement to check it out based on the images I've seen and things I've heard about it. Then you got a Shaw Scares collection, which looks pretty cool if you're into those kind of movies. And yeah, I think those are the four ones. And then like Reviver, and then this Sato Pink Line, collection. So that's the stuff they announced at the beginning of the month. But now for the Black Friday announcements, the stuff they just announced, they announced Troll 2, guys, which, like, if you don't know about Troll 2, like, I would say next to The Room or whatever that movie's called. The one they made the movie about, the disaster artists. I'm blanking on the guy's name that made the movie. But anyway, next to that movie, Troll 2 is like well known as one of the best bad movies of all time. One of the best, like, so bad it's good movies of all time. So in a way, I guess it's kind of a big get for Vinegar Syndrome, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to pay $46, $50 with tax. And if I haven't gotten anything else, like with shipping, that's going to be close to $60 for a movie that, like, by all accounts sucks. but it's just fun to watch, you know? Like, it's like, those are like, I don't mind owning those kind of movies, but to pay top dollar for it, I don't I just don't know if I'm there. I don't know if I'm there right now with Troll 2. I get it, like, this is a historic announcement for some people. I mean, the artwork's cool. I don't know who put this out in the past. Was it Screen Factory? I mean, it's a nice box set. I mean, there's no denying that. I mean, Vinegar Syndrome is known for being able to polish up a turd. They're known for that. You know, you got a nice booklet in here, some disc arts, you know? And I mean, I know the meme, the oh my god. I mean, it's funny. It's funny. I get it. They're eating her, now they're gonna eat me, all that. Is that worth 60 bucks? Now, I've already put in an order in because I got some of the sale stuff, some stuff that came out this year that I wanted to wait for a sale for. I got that. So if I put in to get this, it would be 50, you know. But at the same time, it's like, God, it's like how low do I have to stoop, you know, to keep up with these these Vinegar Syndrome titles? So I don't know, guys. It's a good looking edition. It's you know, it's 2 discs. It's a 4K with Dolby Vision HDR. I'm sure it's gonna look great. You got Eat Your Greens, which is a 45-minute interview with the director and screenwriter Claudio Fragasso. You got So Bad It's Good, an interview with actor George Hardy. You got All Part of the Play, an interview with actor Michael Paul Stevenson. There's no denying the work that they put into these editions, guys. I mean, this is like there's like 7 new features here totaling like 2 hours of new interviews, and a commentary track. And I mean, that's incredible. You know, if you're a fan of the movie, if you've been waiting for an edition like this for this film, that's honestly incredible. I'll never discount the work that Vinegar Syndrome does for some of these movies. Like, and I think that they're super important in the landscape of physical media. It's just at a certain point, I gotta recognize like my own personal taste and the stuff that I want to start gravitating towards and adding to the collection. And it's like, do I need to keep adding this kind of stuff to the collection? I don't know. But if you're a fan of the movie, like, damn, like they went all out. I mean, this 7 new features. This is incredible. It's incredible. But that's Troll 2, guys. What do you think? Then we got another Dario Argento film, which I've never seen the movie. I'm a fan of Argento, but they've been putting out a lot of his lesser known movies recently, like Sleeper. Is that what it's called? Sleepers or something? And then there was the Card Player, and then there's the Stendhal Syndrome, which I haven't seen any of these movies. And this is another one that would be like 50 bucks if I got this. It's a nice box set release. And I just feel like these are movies that aren't gonna sell out, even though they're Dario Argento films. And at some point, like maybe in the halfway to Black Friday sale or something, or next Black Friday, like I'll grab all these for a little bit cheaper, you know, just to get because I like Dario Argento. I want to own his filmography and to have them in 4K, nice definitive editions. Sounds nice. But you know, this one looks pretty cool. I mean, I don't know too much about it, but yeah, it's a 4K of the Stendhal Syndrome. Looks like a good addition. You've got oh my goodness, guys, you got a new interview with Dario Argento, an interview with special effects artist Sergio Stivalati, and yeah, all kinds of stuff here, guys. There's 8. Is it new? There's 8 interviews here, and there's a commentary track, and it's a new 4K from the original 35 millimeter camera negative with Dolby Vision and HDR. So yeah, I mean, this is an incredible edition, another incredible edition, 40-page booklet of yeah, Sleepless and the Card Player. Yeah, I mean, I'll grab all those at some point. I just again, I just don't feel the immediate pull to grab the Stendhal Syndrome. So, but yeah, it's another cool release, I guess. All right, so let's back out and see what else we got. This one I'm actually kind of interested in. Blue City. This has Judd Nelson and Ali Sheedy. So this is like a Breakfast Club reunion and some kind of like cool you know, noir thriller. It looks like action thriller. Now, maybe it's a movie that I mean, it's a movie with 2 stars from The Breakfast Club that came out in the '80s. I've never heard of it. Maybe there's a reason I've never heard of it. Maybe there's a reason it's very obscure, but I don't know anything about it. And just the fact that it has those 2 in it in this type of movie just instantly kind of intrigues me. This is a VSA title, by the way, and it's 29.99. If there's any title that at like the last minute I might add to the cart, it might be this one, honestly. Because I'm just very intrigued by it. I don't know. I'm just kind of interested, especially since I just watched The Breakfast Club and I love that movie so much. This one, of all the ones they announced last night, this is the one that catches my interest the most. And yeah, there's a commentary track here. There's a few new special features. Interview with the unit production manager, interview with the camera department on shooting Long Beach, a video essay by film historian Wayne Byrne, double-sided poster inserts. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. Um, it does. So yeah, it's possible, maybe I'll just wait on this honestly, but it's possible I might grab it like right before the sale ends. I might just add it to the cart because it's not too much, 29.99 with a nice, case right there. Very cool. Yeah, let me know if you've seen Blue City, if that one's worth getting. Maybe it's not. But we also got Descendants of the Sun. So this is a Shawsploitation title. This is number 2 of their new Shawsploitation line. Everybody's getting down on these Hong Kong films, and there's a reason for that, guys, because this stuff sells. People like it. But I'm sure it's a cool movie, but I got tons of this stuff that I got to get into before I start spending more money. But I think it's just a Blu-ray of this. And it looks like, yeah, it's a 2K from the 35 millimeter camera negative, commentary track, couple new features. Looks like a fun, magical, mystical Hong Kong exploitation film. So let me know if you're interested in that one. And lastly, I think this is all the new stuff. Or no, we got a couple other things to do. New Rose Hotel. This is an Abel Ferreira film. And I like Abel Ferreira. A lot of the stuff I've seen from him, I've been a fan of. So at some point it's possible I may grab this. I haven't seen was the movie Touch that he did? Because there was a cinematography that he did that I haven't checked out yet. Or it might be Dangerous Games. So I probably need to watch that first before I jump into this. But it's got Christopher Walken in it, Willem Dafoe. And I want to say, yeah, there's an interview here, a new interview with Willem Dafoe. That's incredible. Like that just shows you like how much Vinegar Syndrome's moving up in the worlds of physical media. They're getting interviews with like big stars, on this stuff and directors like Dario Argento. Like they're not small players anymore. Like they're getting up there with like a criterion, honestly, in terms of like them being able to pull this kind of or Second Sight, pull this kind of star power for their special features. So yeah, you got a few new video conference with actress Asia Argento, new video interview with composer Scully D, a new video essay with film critic Alexander Heller Nicholas. Yeah, there is new video introduction with Abel Ferreira, new commentary. So yeah, there's like 4 features, an introduction, a new commentary. This thing's pretty spectacular. It's a Blu-ray. So yeah, at some point I would like to get this. I would. Again, it's just one. I don't know if I want to get it right away. But that's New Rose Hotel. That's a Blu-ray, by the way. And then at close range, I would like to get at some point. Then there's this adult version of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, The Erotic Adventures of Zorro. I don't know what this is. I thought all this stuff was supposed to be on their miscellaneous sites, but I guess they put erotic stuff on their regular site too. But yeah, this is this a 4K? I don't want to go too far into that. I think it's just a Blu-ray double pack. But sure. That's cool, I guess. And then we got a couple of re-releases they put out. Another slipcover for Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. So that's cool. I mean, this is going for $24.99 for Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. And it looks like you got a nice no, that's getting into the old one. Yeah, so this is a new slipcover for TCM2, which is a great addition. There's a lot of great new features. It's got all the old features from the Scream Factor release, and it's got documentary as well in it. So this is the definitive version of Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. It's got a lot of good stuff. So if you don't have this yet, this is nice artwork. I would 100% recommend picking this up for sure. And then you got They put out another slipcover for Thriller, A Cruel Picture. There's a couple of titles I would like them to do some re-release slipcover variants for, but, we'll see if we get there. But it's nice that they do this kinda stuff for people that may have bought these titles back in the day, because I think you can just buy the slip for $7, and maybe they just bought it without the slipcover, they want a slipcover, even if it's not the original version, they still have a slipcover to put on it, so I think that's cool. I did that with Hell Comes to Frogtown, a couple of years ago. So that was nice to get to add a slip for that. But there you have it, guys. That's the new stuff from Vinegar Syndrome. They've also got a bunch of merchandise, Demon Wind on VHS. Um, they got some t-shirts. I need a Vinegar Syndrome t-shirt, honestly. They got a skateboard deck, some stickers, candles, all that said. They got a fanny pack as well. My God, they just go all out. Um, well, let's jump into the sales real quick. I'm gonna jump into 50% off stuff. Or no, this is 70% off stuff. So it's not much, but Psycho Girls with a slipcover is like $10 or something. And then you got some of these zombie graphic novels for pretty cheap. Maniac 2. Last Gasp is here for 10. That's here every freaking month for 10.49. So the 60% stuff, they got the Camille Keaton in Italy set for $32, Curfew, Blue Lights, Sex Mission, Two Undercover Angels, and then everything else should be in 50%. Like everything that's come out before May of this year will be in 50%. 5-card stud I recommended. I mean, it's 21.49. I know it doesn't feel like a sale, but like considering their Blu-rays now with slipcovers are like $30, their 4Ks are like $46. You got to take that into account. So to get these titles for like 30, $20, that is a sale. It's just Vinegar Syndrome's gotten very pricey. They keep raising, guys. They're not going down. Like I think of all the labels, they've gone up the most as far as like their percentage and how much they charge for their stuff. Like they continuously, like I wouldn't be surprised if they did another big price hike in the new year when we hit the subscriber week. So their stuff's just going up. So to get a Blu-ray from them with a slipcover for $21, like that's a good deal. And that's 5-card stud's a great film. I'll keep banging that drum until you guys, if you like westerns, check it out. But the Blade in the Dark set, oh, you don't get the box, but you get the 4K without the box for $25 for that one. So yeah, all their stuff though, 50% off. Blu-rays 17.49 with a slipcover $21. I mean, if you're not beholden to the slip, you can get some good deals on this stuff if you just want to get the edition. So yeah, that's Vinegar Syndrome, guys. I don't know. To me, it's a pretty disappointing Black Friday. Overall. I mean, Troll 2, Garbage Pail Kids, that's all you got. I mean, geez Louise. It's just, I don't know, guys. Let me know your all's thoughts though. Let's jump on Severin real quick. So they got a lot of these bundles. If you want to get all the stuff they announced, including a Bay of Blood, and then the Ghost, and I don't think this isn't everything, but this is all their initial announcements, the 10 movies. Razorblade Smile, Idiot Box, Adam and Eve, all that's Student Confidential, all that stuff's in here. You can get it for $300. It's all yours, guys, for $300 if you want to get that. But let's go to the sales. Look, here you say what you want about Severin, and Bay of Blood is $60. Like I want to get it, I do, but it's like, damn, I don't need that. I don't know. I might jump into that and get a Bay of Blood and get a couple of past titles for a little bit cheaper. But a lot of their stuff is marked down. So these are first time on sale. And you can get the Pickup, Delicatessen. All these came out last year. Antiviral's one I want. That's the Brandon Cronenberg movie. Hell Living Dead, Rats. I might grab those. I don't know. Night Train Murders, Thong Girls. You guys tell me, is Thong Girls worth it for $15? Just let me know. Let me back out here because I want to get into the real sale stuff. And all right, so if you go down here to this section up to 75%, a lot of this stuff's not going to have your slips on it. but you can get some great deals. Like The Unknown World is 749. Like there's a lot of stuff here. Blu-rays, no slips for 749. For a boutique label, that's some of the best pricing I've ever seen for a boutique label. So Severin really goes all out for some of these sales. The Scavengers, which looks like a cool Western, I might grab that. Footprints, Dracula and Son. I mean, you got 874, 749 for Story of a Cloistered Nun. The 5 Days which is a Dario Argento film I still need. That's 749. Eyes of Fire, Legacy of Blood, Beyond Darkness. I mean, are these movies any good? I don't know. But I mean, 749, like that's a little bit that's easier to blind buy, 749 title versus a 21 or 22 title, from Vinegar Syndrome. Um, but I will say Overboard is a great film, great 80s comedy, Goldie Hawn, Kurt Russell. That's $5. And that's with a slipcover, for crying out loud. Why didn't that sell? Shock Treatment, The Attic Expectations, Enigma, False Chief for Fake, The Beast Must Die, Demonia. So yeah, there's some good stuff. I mean, you can get The Beast Must Die with a slipcover for 875. I mean, a lot of this stuff, I usually go pretty wild on this stuff, and I got a lot of Blu-rays already in my collection that I haven't watched, but yeah, it's some cool stuff, you know. Like I said, it's a lot easier to take a chance on a title that's 750 than 25 or 30 with with Vinegar Syndrome. But there you have it, guys. I'm done. I'm done talking about these labels. Vinegar Syndrome, Severin Films. What do you guys think? I think it's been a pretty disappointing Black Friday for Vinegar Syndrome and Severin, honestly, with their announcements. I mean, Bay of Blood's cool, but other than that, it's nothing really. And I get it. They're cult labels. They cater to a cult film audience. But even then, it's like Garbage Pail Kids, Troll 2. Are you guys really happy about that? I mean, they're great additions, lots of features, but let me know that stuff in the comment section below, guys. I want to know because, in my opinion, Vinegar Syndrome kind of trolled everybody this year for sure. Like, literally and figuratively, they trolled us. They're like, we're going to put out all these exciting titles. Garbage Pail Kids Troll 2. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, turn on bell notifications for all future videos, and we will see you guys next time.